Hi there, this is Juliana Jones with Voices.com. Today we're going to go over our product update, which is the changes to the job list and job details. So today we're going to cover why we made the changes, understanding job information, what's changing with job lists and job details, tips for efficient auditioning, and then a quick recap. All right, so why the change? Well, because when it comes to auditioning and working through jobs, we know how important speed is. We wanted to make it easier to audition directly from the hiring tab. And you'll see there's now a reply to job button right on the hiring tab, so you don't have to click into the project to respond to it. We wanted to make it easier to see important information at a glance. So we've put everything in one place for you to view without having to go and open a drawer or a detail view to be able to get that important information. And we used input from talent and usability research to make these changes. So we really wanted to learn what was most important to you to have on these list and detail pages to make sure we were providing you with the right information at the right time to make effective auditioning decisions. So after we conducted our research and interviews, we used usability testing to then refine that research and ensure that they were intuitive and easy to understand. So I'm looking forward to taking you guys through those. All right, so understanding job information, which means that we're going to look at job statuses and icons, which provide you with a visual guide to better understand where a job is in the hiring process. So going over job statuses, hiring means the job is accepting auditions. Deciding means that the job is no longer accepting auditions and the client is deciding on the right voice actor for their project. Offering is a status that only the successful voice actor, which means the voice actor the client would like to hire, will see this status. And it's a reminder for that successful talent to accept the agreement, which lays out the details of the project. Working means that that agreement has been accepted by the talent and the talent is currently working on the script. Done means that the project is successfully completed and payment has been released to the talent. And completed means that talent who have auditioned for the job but weren't hired are going to see this status, and it really just means that no further action is necessary. Now, moving on to job icons. Featured is that little purple one, and this means that the job was posted by a Voices Plus client and they are expecting fast audition turnaround. So if you see that, go for those first. A little envelope means that you have been privately invited to the project, which means that a client heard your demo, really liked your sound, and handpicked you to audition for their project. And we'll go over what that looks like on the job detail view in just a second. A thumbs up, which is that green icon, means that your audition has been liked by the client and added to one of their short lists, which is a really good sign. It means that you did a good job reading the script, you have good audio, and you really did connect and form an emotional connection. The thumbs up icon means your audition has been liked and added to a short list, which is a really good sign. It means you did all the right things and you're in the running to be hired for that project. A pair of headphones means that your audition has been listened to. And lastly, a microphone identifies a job in your archived tab that you've auditioned to. All right, let's take a look at the job list changes. So really what we did was we surfaced the information needed for you to decide if you want to audition or not. And that means that we've put all of the job tags and the posted date and the word count and the finished minutes on a box to the left. And then in the box to the right, we put some of the other details like the budget for the job, how many talent have responded, what your voice match score is, and of course, what the deadline to reply to this job by is. And of course, you see that reply to job button right there, so it saves you a couple clicks and you can audition for this project if you like it right from this page. All right, and we've also improved filtering, which means it's easier for you to tell the site which jobs you'd like to see in your hiring list by the really pretty radio buttons and just better laid out filters. jobs move from your hiring to your answered to your awarded to your done folder. And really what we've done on the answered, awarded, done, and archived is condense the information just so it's a lot cleaner and you're only seeing the most relevant information so you can kind of keep up to date on what's happening on some of the projects that you've auditioned to. All right, now the job detail changes. So what's changed when you actually click into a project? Well, we've blocked the information for improved readability and efficiency. So you can see at the top right, there's a reply to job button. There are also forward and back buttons, so you can quickly move between projects without having to go out into your hiring list. You can just hit these forward and back and it'll take you to the next one or to the previous one. You can see here below that, it's a little message that lets you know if you've been privately invited to the job. And then you'll see those 3 following blocks that have the job highlights, the job details, and the job performance details. So everything is related and together just to make it really easy for you when you're looking at the project and going over the script and understanding what kind of performance this project needs. All right, and let's go over some tips for efficient auditioning, which really means that you want to audition smart and quickly. And you can do that in a couple of ways. So you can leverage templates when submitting auditions so you don't have to write out your proposal or your revision policy each time. You also want to make sure you're the right voice for the job. You want to make sure you form an emotional connection to the script, and you must have excellent audio quality. That is imperative when you're doing online voiceover auditions. And lastly, if you would like some more in-depth practical tips like what your decibel level should be, how often you should audition, how long your audition should be, head on over to our YouTube channel and watch voiceover jobs submitting auditions. And you can just get to our YouTube channel simply by typing in voices.com into YouTube. All right, and now a quick recap. We have improved the user interface and the user experience to help you audition smarter and faster. You're going to see a new job legend so you can better understand jobs. You have a refreshed hiring jobs tab. You have improved job list filtering, and you have cleaner, more condensed, answered, awarded, done, and archived tabs. And lastly, of course, we've blocked the information and surfaced it so that it's way easier for you guys to read when you're deciding if you should audition to this job or not. You want to make sure that you review and use our tips for efficient auditioning, so head on over to YouTube. And of course, you know we love listening to your feedback, so please provide any additional insights or feedback or just notes you want us to know to feedback@voices.com. And of course, if you have any questions or issues, you can direct those to our customer support team, and you can reach them through support@voices.com. And of course, lastly, remember to audition, audition, audition. Really, guys, the more you audition, the more you book. It's kind of a simple numbers game where your hard work and consistency do pay off at the end of the year if you are doing that a little bit every single day. All right, well, guys, thank you so much for watching and listening. If you have any questions, like I said, let our support team know, and we hope you have a great time auditioning with this new job list and job filters and job detail views. Thanks so much, guys. Happy auditioning.